All right, we are recording. Welcome to our, well, we used to call it a happy hour, but then people thought we just sat around and drank beer all the time. And then we called it a sneak peek. And now I think we don't know what we're calling it now. But we just want to share with you what we do in terms of a home business, but also in terms of just a kind of getting in better shape opportunity as well. And so we thought we'd start with some introductions because there are 5 presenters and we're going to try to cram it all in to half an hour. All right, so I'll start. My name is Ellen. If you don't know who I am 42 years old now, and I live in Oregon. I love the Pacific Northwest. I was not born and raised here. I have 3 kids, ages 19, 17, and 16, and I've got lots of animals. And I found Beachbody, the business opportunity, in 2012 and have worked very hard, having a lot of fun with a lot of awesome people. I've worked very hard for almost 5 years now. And in this last year, I was able to make a 6-figure income doing something I really love that really fulfills me and from home at my own schedule. So that's a little bit about me and how Beachbody's changed my life. Oh, and we came from bankruptcy. So from bankruptcy to 6 figures, that's why I'm passionate about telling people about this opportunity. Okay, Jake, who are you?
Believe it or not, I'm Jake, and I live in Sonoma, California. I'm actually doing this part-time right now with the goal of making it full-time. I work at a winery 3 days a week. Emily's on. We work together. Hi, Emily. And the rest, so I do winery 3 days a week. I do Beachbody the rest of the time, and it just has left me with this wonderful balance of work life. And so on my days off, I volunteer at the animal shelter in Petaluma. I hang out with my own dog. I go on hikes. So work hard, play hard. That's kind of my thing. So, thank you.
Nick, who are you?
My name is Nick. I am from Topeka, Kansas. Not quite Pacific Northwest like Ellen and the gang, unfortunately. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I love it anyway. I'm a husband to my gorgeous wife, Andrea. She's carrying our twins right now. We just found out that we're having a boy and a girl last weekend, so very excited. I'm a full-time industrial engineer, so I'm more of a part-time coach. Just do this on my breaks and after work whenever I can fit it in. And I found some success just being able to work on it here and there. I graduated with my MBA in December, and I was always an athlete growing up. I loved sports, loved to play basketball. That was my favorite. And then I got to college, thought I don't really need to work out anymore because I didn't really work out that much in high school. I just ran all the time in sports. And pretty soon I got a gut and figured out that I had to find something to do. So I started doing P90X. And then when I got into the workforce, I needed something even quicker. I found P90X3, and that's what led me to Ellen. I was one of her customer leads, which we'll talk about later in the presentation. So that's how I ended up on this awesome team. So that's a little bit about me. Kara, I think you're up next.
Thank you, Nick. I am Kara Churchill. I live in Springfield, Oregon, which is right by Eugene. I am a part-time everything except a full-time mom and wife, part-time educational assistant at the school, part-time Beachbody coach, part-time fitness and Zumba instructor. So I wanted to stay at home with my son when he was born 7 years ago. I said goodbye corporate America, started teaching fitness. Ellen was my group coordinator and said, I'm doing Beachbody, you should do Beachbody, and the rest is history.
Kristen.
I don't know if I can be as fast as Kara, but wow, that was lightning. So I am Kristen. I live in Salem, Oregon. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. We also have a hobby farm, and I'm a part-time fitness professional. I struggled with my weight all throughout my 20s and my 30s, and I've done, you name a weight loss program, I have tried it. So I stalked Ellen for like a year on Facebook before I actually decided to give the 21-day fix and Shakeology a try. And I fell in love with Beachbody because it has everything that I believe you need to sustain weight loss and being healthy and fit, which is my #1 goal. So I believe that we'll talk about all of that in this call tonight. Thanks for coming on with us.
Okay, Jake is going to kick us off, and then we'll all do a quick little section that covers something different, and he's going to talk about what we actually do as coaches.
Yep. Thank you. Guys, hi. Thanks again. And thanks for stopping by. I know your time is very important to you, and we appreciate you sharing it with us. So what we do as Beachbody coaches, I mean, there is a lot to it. There's a lot of moving parts, but if I had to break it down into 3 categories, it would definitely be nutrition, exercise, and accountability. Okay, so I'll go through these real quick. The nutrition side, we have a couple programs that focus specifically on nutrition. The 21-Day Fix, the Ultimate Reset, they're both nutrition-based programs, easy to follow. Depending on the client's goals, it will depend on which program to follow there. We also have the 3-Day Refresh, which I just completed. It's a 3-day cleanse. I lost like 8 pounds. It was awesome. Really like that one a lot. So those are nutrition-based programs. We have nutritional supplements we can utilize as well. The most recognized one we have is Shakeology. It's basically a superfood-based protein shake. It's packed with all kinds of awesomeness. It's my lunch every day, so it can be a meal replacement or it can be just a supplemental meal if you want. We also have performance line as well. So like pre-workout, post-workout, hydration formulas, whatever our clients need, we've got a different formula for them, okay? Moving on to the exercise portion, Beachbody is really exercise focused as well. We have tons of different workout programs. They're generally designed, originally at least, designed to be done at home, but now we have gym options in like a class format, but we also have a streaming option in which you could literally just take your phone at the gym with you and follow along at the gym if you don't want to work out at home. So most of them are about 30 minutes long, super simple, super easy to follow. You basically just press play on either your DVD player or a tablet, smartphone, or computer, and you just follow along. It's super simple. And for us as coaches, it's really nice because I don't actually have to physically be with my clients in order for them to get some kick-ass results. They just follow the program. I literally have clients in Canada, New York, like across the country, and I'm able to have a positive effect on their lives without physically being near them, which is really great. Now, the last portion, accountability, is massive. Okay, so I always say anyone could get motivated for a period of time. Like New Year's Eve is the classic example. People come out gangbusters, ready to get fit, right? But they don't take a sustainable approach. They generally burn out in about 2 weeks. And so that's where we as coaches come into play. It's basically keeping people on track after that initial motivation fades away. Keeping them focused on the goal, motivated, and just holding them accountable. It's a big part of what we do as coaches, being there, watching them. Okay. Real quick before I pass the microphone to Nick, Beachbody's basically laid out what they call 4 vital behaviors to success, both success in getting your clients results and also success from a business standpoint. So I'll go through these real quick because it ties into what we do as Beachbody coaches, and then I'll go ahead and pass it on. The first one I love, it's called being a product of the product. It's really simple. Basically, I'm using the Beachbody exercise programs. I'm using the nutritional programs as well as the nutritional supplements. So basically what this comes down to is if someone comes to me asking how I stay in shape, I can tell them this, and I can personally recommend things because I know 100% that they work. Okay? That's the idea, product of the product. Number 2 is a little bit more like mental, emotional. It's geared. It's called personal development. And so basically what this is it can be done in a ton of different ways. I listen to a bunch of motivational podcasts. There's TED Talks. There's YouTube videos. There's, actual books like with paper. I don't know if you guys remember what paper is. They used to use it in the olden days, apparently. It's basically just designed to improve our mental, emotional health. Like, become more positive-minded, become more confident, more self-assured, which obviously will spill into our coaching business and help our clients succeed, but also make us better leaders for our coaches, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 is recognition. So this one's fun. It's basically celebrating victories, both small and large, personal and business. It's really nice to be recognized for hard work, right? And oftentimes the simple act of recognizing someone for their hard work makes them want to work even harder to get more recognition. So it's just kind of the snowball effect that starts. So that's also a vital behavior. And then the last one is actually the reason you're here with us right now. You were invited, right? Number 4 is to invite. And so what we do, we basically create connections with people, either online, social media, in person, obviously, people we've already known or people we've just met. We basically create friendships with them, connections with them, trust with them. And if something comes up in which we feel like there's a void we can fill through Beachbody, we invite them to take a look. It's that simple. It's an invitation. And if they're interested, awesome. We'd love to have you. And if they're not, then you know what? We're still their friend. We're still going to be there with the connection and the trust. I know April just laughed at that. Like, it sounds so silly, but it's true. You just continue being a human. That's the way it goes. Okay. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. Our team thinks there should be a 5th, and that's called live events. So Beachbody puts on corporate events. There's quarterly ones, and there's a big annual one, which they're all super fun. You get to meet celebrity trainers. There's live workouts. There's a massive amount of team building. It's just fun. It's good for your business. It's good for your clients, and it's fun. So that's not an official vital behavior, but we're going to call it one. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Nick. He's going to talk about what you can expect from our team if you do decide to take this opportunity. Okay. Nick, take it away.
Thanks, Jake. So Jake's, the last thing he talked about was like our corporate events that we do, or that we go to. And our big one is called Summit. And those are really great because we get to come together and bond, and we get to actually see each other in the flesh and do a lot of fun stuff together and get to know each other. But what I'm going to touch on is what you can expect moving forward from a training perspective. That's not necessarily a corporate sponsored event. It's more what we do daily and more what you can expect moving forward out of this if you decide to take on this opportunity. So with our team, we actually treat new coaches sort of like a new employee. Like a new employer would give you a checklist for your first day, tell you what to wear, what's appropriate, business casual. They'd set up your meetings and your trainings for your whole first week. They would like give you a regimented thing, right? And so that's what we kind of try to do with our new coaches. It's similar to that. We call it a getting started right call, and it's our form of onboarding, I guess you'd call it. And these calls can be a bunch of different things. It can be just like this, a one-on-one Zoom call where we're actually sitting down with you on the internet and meeting you face-to-face this way. It could be a phone call. It could be a video that we prepared and we just give to you for some ways to get started. But really, it's just a lot of hand-holding up front because we want you to get going out of the gate. We don't want you to be floundering and wondering what you're supposed to do next. So in that call, we might take you through your online office, show you how everything works on the back end of it, give you some tips on how to get started because, again, we just really want you to get going quickly. The next thing that we're going to get you into is our new coach training, and we call this our Business Starters Academy. We actually just revamped it. It's going to be super awesome. And this is actually run in a private Facebook group. So it's really cool. You get to go through like basically a training pool with a bunch of other new coaches that have started. We used to do this every month. So you go through this training pool with these other new coaches. You get to ask questions. We give you assignments that you have to do every day, and they're really simple. It's just a video you watch, and then you do a little bit of homework just to get you in the flow of coaching. And it's a private group, so it's nice that you can just ask questions and not feel silly about asking a question. Then we have other team trainings as well. We have an invitation training. Jake touched on that. That's one of the vital behaviors: invite, invite, invite. And we also have a social media training to teach you how to best utilize your social media to tell your story and reach as many people as you can. But we put you in those types of trainings as you're ready. We really just want to get you through the very first training and then get you on your way. And then as you learn more, we get you into these other trainings. Another thing we offer as a team are team calls. And they are literally just like this. Like we get on Zoom together, we hang out for 30 minutes. It's very informal. Like I'm in a hoodie. That's how we do it every week. We meet every week on Monday, and we just learn about something new, a new topic. It might be something that corporate has pushed out. It might just be something that we need to revisit that we've maybe kind of lost focus on, or it might be something totally new that Ellen's come up with. We also have guest speakers on these team calls. Like one time we had Joel Freeman, and if you've never done a workout, you might not know who that is, but he is one of the super trainers and the creator of a brand new MMX program that was released. She's jumping around in the back for Joel Freeman back there, Kristen. But Ellen gets some amazing people to come talk to us about all different kinds of things. So we have those every week. And I already touched on some of the other trainings that we offer, but again, we kind of put you into those as you're ready for them. So one thing to keep in mind is that this is can be a pretty complicated business, and there can be a lot to learn, but it can be as simple, again, as the 4 vital behaviors that Jake touched on. If you show up and you're proof the product works, and you invite other people on your journey, and you get emotionally and mentally prepared with personal development, and you just recognize people for the hard work they do, it can be that simple. And another thing to keep in mind as it gets more complex and you learn a whole lot more, you're never on your own in this thing. Like Ellen's team page is so unique, I think, in that you can post a question in there if you have a question about a certain subject, and 20 people will respond to you within 15 minutes. It's incredible. So you're never on your own. We've always got your back. And if you're not in one of the trainings that we provide, there's actually tons of content out on the web. There's tons of content that Beachbody provides in your online office. You can go watch YouTube videos of tons of other top coaches. Ellen's got tons of trainings on YouTube. There's always something that you can be doing. And one of the great things about training is that you get to do that on your own time, however you want to do it. So in our Business Starters Academy, it's kind of regimented in that we give you an assignment to do every night and some homework that goes along with it. But you get to decide when you do that assignment and when you get that homework done. It's not like we're there telling you have to show up 8 to 5. It's very flexible. You do it, you work on your own time, and that's something that Ellen's going to talk about next as she goes into some of the benefits of being a coach.
Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, so I definitely, there's so many benefits. I'm never exactly sure where to start. I have some bullet points, but I'm never sure where to start with this section. And I think I'm going to start somewhere different tonight. There's so many network marketing. This is network marketing. There's so many network marketing opportunities out there. There's so many products that are diverse, from mascara to leggings to skincare to lip stuff, and you name it. And I think if you're looking for an opportunity for income, and Kristen's going to take us in a different direction when we get to her. She's going to talk about the fitness side. If you're just interested in maybe getting in better shape, you're like, hurry up, I don't care about the business stuff. I just want to learn about fitness. We'll get there. But if you're looking for like an income opportunity, whether it's a little bit of supplemental income or like wealth creation, that opportunity is there with hard work with this company. And it's really important to, if you're looking for a network marketing is awesome. I used to think it was like a dirty word and a pyramid scheme and something yucky. And as soon as I learned more about it, I realized how much integrity it does have. And as long as you can get behind that product and you're really passionate about that product, it's going to work for you if you're consistent with what that company has laid out in terms of framework. And the reason I love ours is because it's health and fitness. I do love lipstick. If you guys happen to follow me, I freaking love lipstick. I'm very passionate about lipstick. I have found a skincare line that I'm obsessed with, and it happens to have a network marketing opportunity attached to it. It's Rodan and Fields. I freaking love their stuff. I use it. My daughter uses it. It's awesome. It's not life-changing to me. It doesn't fill my soul. I don't want to try to make a business. I don't. Maybe someone else does. And I think I want to lead tonight in this section about the benefits of Beachbody as a network marketing opportunity is that it is an opportunity to change people's lives. Fitness can save lives. It can, like, literally and physically, but also emotionally, and it can change people's confidence and change people's marriages and change the way people parent. And fitness is life changing and life affirming. And I get to go to bed at night with the sense that I'm actually matter in this world. And it's a large part because of what I do in fitness and what I do with Beachbody. Okay, so getting that out of the way, some of the other actual benefits are you can work from home. And that really appealed to me because I like to be in sweatpants. And I like to have my dogs around. I do. I like to be able to like hang out with my dogs during the day. I want to be able to, there's Rosie behind Jake. Today, I had like a mom day where I took my son to the dentist and then we went to the bank together so he could open his high school checking account. I can be a mom that is present. I can go to a French horn. I can rearrange my work hours, and I do this full time. And I can rearrange my business around my family. And that's a huge benefit to me. I'm also a total night owl, and I am not a morning person. And so I can work whenever I want. And for me, I like to work at night. And some people like to do this early in the morning. So I like being in control of my schedule. I like the fact that all of the effort and time and talent that I put into this business ultimately is going to feed my family's pocketbook. I do have a small managerial position for group fitness at a gym where I make a little bit of a salary, and I'm capped out. I'm not going to make any more money there. And my talent and time really ultimately is for the gym owner and his vacations and his dreams and his passions. But what I do with this business is for my family and what matters to me. And I love that. I love that it's a passive income. So there have been times, it's going to happen at the end of this month, I'm going to the Dominican Republic. Guess what? While I'm gone, laying on the beach, I'm going to be making still the same amount of money that I'm making now, and I won't be working. I mean, I might go on Facebook for 30 minutes a day, but I'm not going to be putting in hours of work, but I'll still be making, because I make a passive residual income that I've created. That's how network marketing is designed to be. I get discounts on products. That's a benefit. We can earn trips like this trip I'm just talking about. It's free. I've earned it. Last year we went to Jamaica, my husband and I. It was free. We earned it. That was my first time ever leaving the country. Okay, I'm almost done. Another benefit of this opportunity is, even though it's in fitness, you don't have to be at some like perfect goal body. You do have to be working on yourself. Like Jake said in the intro, you have to be working on personal development. So just growing as a human being, but also you do need to be working on your health and fitness. If you happen to come in with like this perfect chiseled like physique and you're just a specimen and you've arrived and you're in peak physical condition, that's cool. Use our products to help maintain that. But but my point is, you don't have to be at some goal perfect body to jump in and represent fitness products. That's a myth. In fact, some of our coaches that have better success early on actually have some like weight to lose. And so they can like start showing, they're like a walking billboard, because people come up to them saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've been losing weight. Okay, so I have a couple more points and then I'm going to hand it over to Kara. You do not have to be good at sales. In fact, I like to say at this point in the presentation, please don't be. Like, we're not, look at us. There's some of us, the coaches on here, we're not salesy people. I've never pushed a product on anyone. I've never pushed the business opportunity on anyone. Our goals are, and if you've seen that out there, it's not coming from our team. That's not the way we work. We don't want to market in a salesy, pushy manner. We want to be authentic, and we want to care about others and put others first. And we want to, put our best foot forward and share authentically about what is working for us. So you don't have to be good at sales. That's really good, because if you did, I wouldn't be doing this. If it was just this big sales thing. We get to lean on each other's strengths. So like, This is actually a perfect example. Our team is huge. There's hundreds of us. Do you think many of the people on our team, of a few hundred, do you think all of them would be comfortable speaking publicly on a webinar and doing that once a month? Absolutely not. Very few of us. You're looking at them. No, I'm just kidding. So it's a really good example of how we lean on each other for their strengths. So like Jake said, one of the quote unquote vital behaviors of success is inviting. So, we're kind of making it easy for some of our teammates to invite because we put this presentation out and they can invite to it too. So you don't have to be good at everything. We lean on each other. We have a great sense of culture. We're not cliquish. Our team is weirdly diverse and weirdly get along so well, even at live events. It's just astonishing how well we connect with each other. And we have a really cool sense of culture. And that helps people that are struggling with their fitness. Kristen can talk about this when she talks about challenge group. Jake already touched on accountability, but you have that when you join our team. So some people join the team because they want help. Like they want a family, they want culture, they want people, they want to rub shoulders with people that make them better, that help them stay on track with their fitness. That's a whole entire reason people join our team. Some people, like myself, we enroll because we're looking for an income opportunity. Some people are just looking for a discount. They don't really want to run a business. So there's a whole gamut. So really, it's created an opportunity for me to create a new life. So with that, Kara is going to talk briefly on how to earn. So I'm going to hand it over.
Thank you. When you said sense of family, I thought you were going to say sense of humor. People join for a sense of humor. All right, let's talk about money. Oh, yeah. So, everybody loves money, but sometimes we hate money because we can't do some of the things that we love to do in life because of money. So it drives us in the sense of our dreams, our time, and really our freedom, and a lot of other choices that we make. We did talk about sales, but we like to call it sharing, because when you love something and you have a passion for it, you share it. We do not make all of our money off of retail sales. So there's more to making money than selling products. If you duplicate, which is what multi-level marketing is all about, you find like-minded people like yourself and they become a coach and they do really well, you start to make that residual income that Ellen was talking about, so that you really can make money while you're sleeping. But we always disclaim two things. It's not overnight. It takes a lot of hard work. And excuse me while I go into our income disclosure. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skills. And of course, your cool team that backs you up. Also, there's no quota. So it doesn't, someone says, say you want to join because you want to get a discount, and then somebody wants to buy from you, and you're thinking, oh, well, does Beachbody require me to have 1 or 2 or 3 sales or customers a month? No quota. So you think of it like this. If you went to work tomorrow, for those of you who have a structured job, and they said, I'm sorry, your position has been eliminated. Here's your final paycheck. What a blow. What are you going to do? What's your plan B? Do you have a plan B? Have you thought about a plan B? That's a big deal. That's a blow. So what if you were building a business on the side so you could fire your boss instead of your boss firing or laying you off? That's definitely life-changing. So something for you to think about. Just the only question you should ask yourself is, what's my plan B? Can I make money if I don't go to work? Physically go to work. And I use this example. I wanted to use this example last time after we did this, and my mind was spinning because I teach group fitness, and I'm just going to disclose this in my life about the maximum amount that I can make per hour is about $26. And I do get a gym membership, so that's a perk. If I have somebody order Shakeology Home Direct through my site, the first time, the residual income monthly, just break it down for you, is $32.49. I can bust my you-know-what at 100%, 10% physically and bring home gross $26. I can sit on my you-know-what and bring in residual income. So, I can only teach so many classes. And the fitness professionals will agree with that. I can build more money on the side. So I tell people, where do you want to make your money? We're not always going to physically be able to teach fitness. Then there's so many other ways to make money. So I don't want to overwhelm you and give you too much information. So whoever invited you, make sure you talk to them and find out the other ways that we can make money. But it's really whatever you want it to be. And if you set an income goal and you say, okay, to your coach, I want to make $100 a month. I want to cover my Shakeology. Then we figure out a way for you to do that. If you're like, okay, I'm all in, I'm in a dire strait for financial, I need $500, I need to cover my car payment and another bill. Then you tell us that and we help you get there, and it just trickles down and trickles down. So money, and plan B. So I'm going to turn it over to Kristen so she can talk about her section.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kara. Okay, so you have heard us talk about the behind the scenes of coaching and what it looks like and how you do it, right? Well, I'm here to talk to you about what can your coach offer you and how in the world do you get to be a part of what we call a challenge group, or how do you do one of our programs, okay? So here's what your coach can offer you. They can help you pick a program that will best fit you and your lifestyle and your physical ability. And also, with each program that we offer is a nutrition piece, okay? And the majority of coaches, especially the ones on our team, run what Jake talked about earlier, challenge groups. So they'll plug you in to a challenge group where there are other like-minded people working on our programs with the nutrition and with your coach, and you build this beautiful, amazing community of love and support, and you're not walking through it alone. So how do you get access to those? I'm going to show you right now. The number one way that we get access to our programs right now is through what we call Beachbody On Demand, or BOD. And I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly how to do that once you have signed up for Beachbody On Demand. Okay, so here we go. Share my screen. Let's go to that one. Share. And here we go. Can you all see that? Is it nice and big? Perfect. I'm going to make it bigger. There we go. So I'm actually going to sign out here so you can see it from the beginning. The first thing that you'll do is you will sign in to your account. Sign in. Then you'll click on this little orange thing right here, Beachbody On Demand. And it will take you to, wait for it, Beachbody On Demand. So it's still loading, but you can see here as I scroll down all of the programs. These are all the programs that I have purchased. But guess what, you guys? You don't have to purchase programs individually anymore. We have rolled out at the beginning of the year what we call Beachbody On Demand All Access, and it will give you access to all of Beachbody's programs for a full year. Every single one that Beachbody has put together. And if you scroll through the member library here, there are a ton. There is something for absolutely everyone. And all of these programs have a nutrition plan that goes with them, okay? So I could literally I think I'm almost to the end. But also, you guys, we have 2 new programs coming out in the next couple months, and I believe there's another one that's supposed to come out this year. So when you get the All Access, Beachbody On Demand All Access, you get not just what we've come out with in the past, but what we're going to come out with as well. It won't be held back from you. You won't have to pay anything extra to buy it. You will get access to it right away in this Beachbody On Demand. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and also we have a couple of shows on here. We have a cooking show, which shares recipes that go along with the nutrition plans for our programs and the nutritional values that they have. So I'm going to click into the 21-Day Fix, which is a super popular program that we offer. It's 30 minutes a day for 21 days. And in here, you on the right side of the screen, you'll see all the information that you need to get started. There's a 21-Day Fix food list. So you click that, and here is everything that you can eat broken down into different color codes, okay? If it's not on here, sorry, you can't eat it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. That's my workout I did earlier. Okay, so then there's a workout calendar. You click on that and it'll open up the workout calendar and show you which workouts to do on what day, okay? It's super, super easy. If you need to print this stuff off, you literally just hit print and go. Here's the eating plan. You can calculate out exactly how many containers you need for absolutely everything. So that's pretty simple. Right now we're running this really, really awesome deal where you can get Beachbody On Demand All Access plus Shakeology for $160. So you get 1 month of Shakeology, drinking Shakeology every single day, and you get access to every single program Beachbody has for a whole entire year plus the nutrition piece. You guys, that is a crazy, 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 amazing deal. You should not pass it up. Okay, now I'm going to show you where do we run these challenge groups. Okay, we run them on an app called the My Challenge Tracker app. And in this app, which is what I'm in right now, you can post one of your meals for the day. You can post a sweaty selfie. You track your shake, you track your workouts. This is where the community is built, okay? This is where you receive your accountability. This is where you make friends who are on the same journey that you're on. And honestly, like, it's super cool. I am inspired by these challenge groups every single day. On those days when it gets really hard for me to work out, all I have to do is log into my challenge tracker app, and then I'm like, oh, so-and-so got their workout in, time for me to do it too. And then it's done. Simple as that. So how you get hooked up with this, talk to your coach, talk to the person that invited you to this call tonight, and let them hook you up with their challenge group. And the one thing that you do need to know is that all of our programs have 100% money back guarantee. So if you start doing it, you give it your absolute everything you've got, and you're like, you know what, this isn't working, you can get your money back, but you're not going to want to, I promise. Okay, now I'm going to give it back to Ellen, who's going to talk about how do you get started as a coach.
All right, I'm just going to do that and close in the same foul swoop. So my section piggybacks nicely off of Kristen's because often it's a similar start process. So one thing I wanted to add to her presentation is she was showing you on her computer, and you can access BOD on your iPad or on your phone. It doesn't have to be on a computer. So you can even download workouts in case you were going to be somewhere where there wasn't Wi-Fi, like you're camping in the woods and you want to do your workout. You can bring it and do it mobily. Some people prefer to be in a gym. Me, I do. So you can do your workout in a gym using the gym's equipment with Beachbody On Demand. So it doesn't necessarily mean home workout. Also, the containers that she was talking about, or the colors, it's little containers. Actually, there's one right here because I was eating some sunflower seeds earlier. They come with your bod. They come with that bod all access. You get them. So I just want to touch on that. But you can enroll to be a customer right now. That bod all access, that's every single thing we've ever had. It's typically $200. Which includes your first month of Shakeology, which now we have extra vegan flavors too, by the way. And it is a full year of the Beachbody On Demand library. That's your library of workouts broken down to 55 cents a day. 55 cents a day for world-class programs. So same bundle pack of that month of Shakeology and the year of bod all access. That's the same thing. It's $160 just for the month of April. So if you wait till May, you would pay more money. You can enroll as a coach on our team and figure out the home business with us. Nick already showed you how we will train you up according to your goals at your pace. Or you can enroll and just be like, I just want to start by dabbling as a customer. I just want to figure out if I like these programs and if they're going to work and if they're going to give me results. I'm not really ready or interested in the business side of things. So I kind of like what Kristen said about like just working in a challenge group. Either way, whether you're a coach or a customer, you're going to be working in a challenge group. That challenge group, again, she showed you on a computer, but it's mobile. So like 99% of our people are logging that on their phone in an app, a free app. Okay, so it's the same process. You would reach out to the person that invited you to this and be like, okay, I'm kind of interested in this option. How do I do it? And we would preset your order for you, email it to you, and then you can literally pay at your computer or whatever. We will have pre-filled out according to what Shakeology flavor that you wanted to try. You have a bottom of the bag guarantee with Shakeology, with all of our stuff, is a money back guarantee. And you're also not locked in. So if you decided that you wanted to give this a whirl and you decided 6 months down the road, like, you know what? I don't really like being fit and healthy. I don't really like people either. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, if you were like, no, this isn't for me. Because honestly, it might not be your cup of tea. We're not shoving this down your throat. If it's not your cup of tea and you decide that, 4 months from now, you can cancel. You can cancel. So you're not locked in. It does not take a certain type of person to do this coach business. It does not take a certain type. So don't judge yourself. Don't say this isn't for me because I look like this, or I'm this age, or I'm this, or I'm that. It doesn't take a certain type. And I was going to also just add, kind of by way of closing, that it's basically a $4.50 investment a day into having this business at your fingertips, and you're consuming $3.50 of that in the form of great nutrition. We didn't really talk very much about Shakeology tonight. We need to figure out how to condense that and fit that in. But we didn't really talk about how densely nutritious Shakeology is. So if you have questions about that, we can send you some information about Shakeology. And so we invited you because we think that this might be something that would interest you, or that would benefit you. So we encourage you to dive in, to trust us, and see if this might be something that you find as fulfilling and rewarding as we do. So with that, like Jake said, your time is your most valuable commodity on this planet, and you shared quite a big portion of it with us tonight, and we want to give you our gratitude for that, and we look forward to catching up with you guys later. All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thanks, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you later.